Open Heavens on the Go, Thursday, April 9th, 2026. Topic: Permanent Miracles. Memory verse: Ecclesiastes 3:14. I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And God doeth it, that men should fear before him. Bible reading: John 5:1-14. After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now, there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. In this lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then, first, after the troubling of the water, stepped in, was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. And a certain man was there, which had an infirmity 38 years. When Jesus saw him lie, and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he saith unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed, and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath. The Jews therefore said unto him that was cured, It is the Sabbath day. It is not lawful for thee to carry thy bed. He answered them, He that made me whole, the same said unto me, Take up thy bed, and walk. Then asked they him, What man is that which said unto thee, Take up thy bed, and walk? And he that was healed wist not who it was, for Jesus had conveyed himself away, a multitude being in that place. Afterward, Jesus findeth him in the temple, and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee. The message: One of my spiritual sons, who is from a very wealthy home, had cancer of the jawbone. He had access to the best doctors in Europe, but after they had treated him for a while, they told his parents to take him back home to Nigeria because he had just 2 weeks to live. His parents were devastated. When they arrived in Nigeria, they decided to bring him to Redemption City, and my faith was shaken when I saw him. The boy had trouble eating because of his illness. His head was terribly swollen, and it usually took him about an hour to finish a bottle of soft drink. I pulled myself together, prayed for him as is expected of a pastor, and God healed him. This happened 43 years ago, and to the glory of God, he is still alive today, married with children. God gave him a testimony that is still valid today. I pray that God will give you a permanent miracle in Jesus' name. One of the most amazing things that happens when God visits a man is that he brings permanent solutions. Mark 10:46-52 tells the story of a blind man named Bartimaeus. When he was told that Jesus was coming, he knew he would never beg again. That was why he threw his garment, the symbol of his shame, darkness, and blindness, away. I am sure that the moment he received his sight, he never begged again. His testimony was permanent. Some people have had miracles and lost them. Some have received something precious from God, but have lost it out of carelessness. In the name that is above every other name, the testimony God will give you will last forever. Beloved, the only way the miracles and testimonies you receive from God will be permanent is when you flee sin. Today's Bible reading tells us the story of a man who had been sick for 38 years. Jesus healed him and he was happy. However, when Jesus saw him again, he warned him not to engage in sin anymore, because if he did, something worse could happen to him. When someone who has been delivered by God from the path of destruction jumps back into sin, the devil can torment and torture that fellow as he pleases. If you have gone back into sin, return to Jesus today and ask him to save you. He will graciously restore you when you return to him wholeheartedly. Key point: to make your miracles permanent, never toy with sin. Bible reading in 1 year. 1 Kings 1-2. Hymn for today: there shall be showers of blessings. The Open Heavens is written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.